This is Trump's 21 gun salute directly after he got sworn into office as president. Now you can go back and you can find videos where you can hear Obama's going off, you can hear Bush's going off, but Biden didn't do it for some reason, and the military didn't have their honors on or their ranks, and it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now I want to read this about the 21 gun salute. It says, in accordance with the ceremonial standard operating procedure of the 3rd U.S. Infantry, i.e. the Old Guard, the various gun salutes are assigned as follows. Each round in a given salute is fired one at a time. The number of cannon used in a battery depends upon the intervals between each round fired. Now I want you to notice that Trump had 4 cannons firing. Now the military code says they want an odd number firing, so this isn't all that awkward with 4 of them firing. But I want you to look back at Biden's inauguration when they're laying the wreath and he's pulling up, that there's 3 cannons there. 2 are actually firing every 6 seconds, which will bring it to 2 minutes and 6 seconds by the time it's all done. Now, this is interesting here. A 3-gun battery firing 2 of its guns with 5-second intervals between rounds and 1 gun remaining at the ready in case of a misfire. Such a battery would be used at an armed forces full honors funeral or for a state arrival ceremony of a foreign dignitary at the tomb of the unknown.
Okay, I'm making this video because I think that our President Donald Trump was killed. Why do I think that? And the date I think he was killed was around January 6, 2021. And that was just 17, and the vaccine was started given to our military 17 days before January 6th. And shortly after giving the vaccines, after they started being rolled out, I'm sure there was some data coming in about it hurting people, killing people. Trump wouldn't have quite known that yet, and plus, from what I gathered, they at first when they rolled it out, a lot of people got placebos because they didn't want everyone dropping dead right away. That would look bad. And then people, of course, wouldn't want it. Why would they want us to take this vaccine? To kill us. Secretary Guidestone said, lower the population. Okay, 2, after his speech on January 6th, there was no personal interviews. There was no live in-person interviews after January 6th for like 5-6 months, and then it was only like an audio one, and then finally there was one, I think, or at least there was a rally, the first few rallies, and of those first few rallies, one of them, Trump didn't even wear a tie. This fake look-like Trump didn't even wear a tie. Just a loose shirt, and opened up, the button opened up, and just, there's no fucking way he would have done that. He liked his dress, he dressed sharp, his tie was always straight and tight knot, and red tie usually. Anyway, and then his wife Melania, where's she been? I remember seeing her for a year. It's been at least a year. But the last speech that I know, it was him, she was by his side. And all the other ones after that, she's nowhere to be found. And if they would have taken him out, they would have had to probably silence her too. And about the rest of the family, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they're both probably not around anymore, not with us anymore. Yeah, and the only reason why he would have promoted or taken the vaccine is if he never would have. He never would have done it. He never would have admitted that. Plus, Johnson & Johnson, when at that one rally, he introduced them as heroes or whatever. When Johnson & Johnson by that time, we all knew that it was no good, and it was hurting people and injuring people, and they stopped using it. I believe by that point, they're not using it now. From what I understand, at least in this country. United States. So plus Trump. Oh yeah, I did that already. Okay, so it was 7. When the military first started giving out the vaccine was December 14th, 2020, which was 17 days before January 6th. Now, Trump liked to build up, or he built up our military. He wouldn't want to make it weaker by weakening our soldiers with some experimental vaccine. They would have known. Q was on all that stuff. All the intelligence officers that were working, all the good ones anyway, they were working towards cleaning this world up from evil. You know, the human trafficking and all the pedophilia and all the child sacrifice crap going on. Yeah. Anyone that doesn't think that that Q is real, by the way, just research yourself. Go to the many websites you can. You can get links on 8chan, or excuse me, 8kun, and you'd be dumb to say it without looking it up. You wouldn't have any idea what you're talking about. People that follow Q knew what's going on and know that they have to know that something's wrong. Oh, another thing, I don't even have it written down, but I'm telling you this. Why would it be such a stretch? The people have tried to tell us about Trump dying. They're like, oh yeah, right. But why would there such a stretch to say that Trump has been taken out and he's got a clone or lookalike that's acting as him? When everyone knows, even normies know, even Fox News knows that Biden isn't the same person as he used to be. It's a different person. Even Trump alluded to that in Q drops and right there in interviews, live interviews or whatever the hell, and like hinting that is it really him or whatever. And so that's just if they could do it with Trump or with Biden, it doesn't even look a lot like him at all. It doesn't even look like him hardly at all. This Biden character, like he's got a mask on a bunch of times, green screen, then the movie set. And obviously no one's been in the White House since Trump left. It's got barbed wire around it. Just stupid. They really think we're that stupid. Let's see here. And then, yeah. Q hasn't had any posts for a year, if I haven't said that already. Anyway, just another quick video. Like the one I did on the Georgia Guidestones. And after that last video, it was a week and a day later, and lightning struck the rods of God or lightning. Either way, it was an act of God, I believe. And I'm glad they're down. Anyway, trust God, and let's help make America, the United States, a beacon for truth and God.